and we will open that. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to all the people who are here online. As I already said, is my first ever online practice in English. Although I have the 8 years work online and never spoken English online. And the only thing I said to myself, it's just the same as you do, but you speak English. So hopefully that would be even better than I do. I'm quite excited and really and very thankful to all of your support and all you coming here and buying compasses last minute. This is great. I think, oh, I even have goosebumps. What we're gonna do. So first, I will give you a little presentation about the symbol of sacred geometry we're gonna draw today, and how we, in that case, we will understand more. And I always say that it's much better to connect on all different levels, mentally, physically, means drawing it, and then once we're gonna go into coloring, and that will be a third step, which you will go for in your own space, in your own time, and you can always, you know, finish the piece today, or you can create it through those days to color it. So why we do it in this way? Because coloring might take 2-3 hours. Sometimes it's just like this, sometimes it's really detailed, and sometimes you just do it step by step. And when you do it step by step, that opens up even more. And I would like to advise to find your own way, because we all are different, and we always get to that vibe in a different state of mind, in a different even like in a different day, in a different feeling. And so just take it easy, and there is no rush there. You don't need to, it's not a school. You don't need to do something to get a high mark and a high score. And that's my way of teaching sacred geometry. I always say that the divine and beauty and the creativity, this is the energy which lives in us. So when we connect to that energy, we always go in our own path, and we are unique in the way we are. This is the beauty of sacred geometry. This is the beauty of this connection. And there is never right or wrong in the way I see that, and in the way we teach in my school, and in the way I want to present it to the world. There is never right or wrong. There is only you and your connection. And that's why this tool is a great tool for like every day. And today, because of tomorrow's solstice, I think it's just fantastic time to actually create something even bigger, even more powerful. And we will definitely put our intention in that, because that's the beauty of drawing those symbols, and especially the symbol which we will talk about today, which is Torus. Everybody knows a lot about flower of life, but Torus, my favorite symbol, which is here on my chest all day today, and probably will be tomorrow. That's like a huge battery. And I think we will come straight to the to the presentation. I will show you something. I created the presentation in English today. Let's see, 1 second. Slideshow, beginning. Would you please tell me if you can actually see the slideshow, the big slide, or you still can see the small slide?
The small one.
The small. That's one thing which I never. 1 second. I will do it again. That would be, yes, now the big one probably. Yeah. Okay, good. So I'll do the, I can't see you, so if you want to ask me something or say something, you can text in the chat, or you can say, just put your mic on and just say something. So the torus is the sacred geometry figure and structure. And here is one of the internet pictures, which is graphic design. And that's a very very easy way to show us the whole beauty of that. I would not say 3 dimension, is like huge dimension, let's put it that way, structure, which is, when we look at that, it looks like a donut-shaped geometric figure, but honestly, it's not only that, it's really the way energies are flying around our body, is the energy around our earth, is the energy flow, constant energy flow, which is all around the world and around everything. I'm not reading what it says here because everybody can read. That's not how I normally do the presentations. I will send this presentation for you as well afterwards, so you can go deeply and just read a bit more. What is the main thing? It's not only us spiritual people, it's people from science, mathematics, all kind of philosophers. Every single person who ever thought about something beyond just sleep, eat, and work, something about what is the universe and what are we here. All of these people come across, once in a while, they come across to sacred geometry, and especially to this beautiful, amazing, and the most powerful symbol, which the name is Torus. And there are different I'm trying, there you go. You see the second slide, I hope. There are different ways of representing Torus. This is one of my works. It's just a graphic work, and as you can see, sometimes we think, oh no, it's impossible to do something like this with your own hands. It is possible. If I can do it, you can do it. And the 8 years working in that field, that proved me that I'm right. And we can do even more than that with our hands. Of course, we're all in technologies, and the world is going into all this technical stuff, which is brilliant. We can always get the help. But when we do connect with sacred geometry symbols, using our hands, this is like a miracle. And the sacred geometry is the base of life. So Torus represents the flow of energy, and we can, through that symbol, we can basically connect our physical world and spiritual world into one central point and really create from there. So there are no limits, there are no yes or no, there is always expansion. And this is what I want you to really feel and understand, that the expansion using this symbol is just here. Whatever you wish for, whatever you manifest, it's all in the symbol, and you can create and actually recreate some of the, I don't know, programs, blogs, whatever we hold through our life, we can recreate and or uncreate, and then just come into a new me kind of world. We can see the micro and macrocosmos in this symbol, and that reflects whatever is in us. And that's the beauty of it. That's another very different work. That's mine as well. And as you can see, it's very different, but you can feel the energy. So there are different structures. And today, I think that I'll try to show you the beauty of the symbol, where we create not only just the structure, but we expand. And that's my biggest intention for this webinar, is to expand where we come from. It doesn't matter. Whatever we have now, this is what could be the starting point. And yes, sacred geometry is representing energies and the structures of universe and the energy flow. And it's just amazing how those symbols can help us to open up. There are quite a few big and very popular symbols in sacred geometry. And we all know that all chakras has the sign, the symbol, and actually that's sacred geometry. Our aura has some kind of structure, that's sacred geometry. There is Merkaba, which is a fantastic, beautiful symbol, which is, again, it comes from sacred geometry, of course, as a base. And there is even a lot of practices and meditation on that symbol. But when we just get into this this idea of listening to ourselves and trying to just switch off the mind, let's say, and walk with energy through, when we walk through the body is a great tool. And for me personally, how I got to this point of understanding this flow is Kundalini yoga together with sacred geometry. This is like a best tandem you could ever think of. And there are all of us here. We have most of the group is teachers of Kundalini yoga. So if you take that tool in like a cherry on the cake in your life, I'm sure that you will expand even more and you will share more, because that gives this, I would say, reservoir of power and of the flow. Also, all of the symbols in sacred geometry used with meditations. So it's a very, very good tool, very interesting and easy tool for especially people who are too much in their brain, in their head, in all this yes or no, how would I do, and all the community or social programs and questions. So that's one of the tools which really helps people stop thinking. I've got a lot of clients who are coming to me and they go, oh, I cannot stop my mind. I'm like, okay, let's do this. And after a while, they just realize that they stop thinking. I really love this picture because that represents everything what I just said. If you imagine yourself in the middle as this beautiful figure, and all the energy flow, all the meditations, when we go up and down through our crown chakra, go down to Mother Earth, to the heart of the earth, and then boost the energy up. So that's the channel, and that's up and down, the top and the bottom, and then look around, and this is our Torus. And it's not 3-dimension, it's not 5-dimension, it's million dimension, and it's proved scientifically that the pattern of magnetic field around the earth represents those waves of energy, and that's Taurus. If we look at the, let's say, if we cut the orange in half, or grapefruit, I love grapefruits, always cut it in half and look inside, and you have two Tauruses, blood cells, all the cactuses. Oh my God, cactus. I always thought, why do I like cactuses so much? Because it's always the Taurus pattern there. And whatever you think of, everywhere you can see that. And the more you draw the sacred geometry symbols, the more you see around, the more systems and representative of sacred geometry you will see around in the world. And that is actually the end of my small presentation. I didn't want to go too deep into that, and just wanted to give you this idea of and the feeling of it, because we are actually, I mean, we all know that we are the energy. Yeah, everything around us is the energy, and sometimes we can be very small and sometimes we can be very big. And to expand, that's the best symbol to actually help us with going that way. Do you have any questions? If you do, just switch on and no, everything is fine.
Paulina,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah.
I think just to mention, it was absolutely amazing, and not just you can expand. I think you can always also use the Taurus to release, right? To
Can't hear you. Yes, to release. That's very. That's what I was saying about. Thank you, darling. That's about recreating something. That's what I mean, release. Let's say if we have, I use Torus, especially in one-to-one sessions a lot. And for myself, of course, when, for example, I had a bad day, or I don't know, well, we all live in social life, someone got you hooked on whatever emotion or something. Okay, we can have quite a few options, and for myself, I always go to the woods to scream it out, shake it out, whatever, you know, whatever it's in the body. But sometimes it's not only in the body. You probably took that and took that out, but it's still in your mind. And this is when we go into Torus. And we have a great practice. I'm sure you all heard, or if you didn't, please write to me. There is a fantastic practice, Ho'oponopono, which we had a special marathon for that. And Alina L is here, is one of my team member. She was giving a fantastic webinar about the whole practice, and then we were doing that practice with Torus. So every circle we were doing, we were saying those words, and that works fantastically. It's just so great. So, and not only Ho'oponopono, like I always like to try, you know, even putting my own whatever words there. You can do everything you want. You just go, okay, I don't know now. It was such a good day today. Well, anyway, you know what I mean. It's just a fantastic tool for anything you want. Or we have so many people in, as I said, we have this school online project, and I've been working with that for a long time. And every time I hear, oh, you know, I'm doing all these practices, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I want to manifest, I'm manifesting, I'm doing that, go to Tor Marathon, Torus Marathon. So what we do, Torus drawing multiplies the intention many folds. Yeah. So go to like a proper marathon. We take 21 days. We just draw this structure. And let's say I manifest a new car. Let's be materialistic here just now, because how many times we say, oh, you know, I'm so spiritual and everything. I could see that lately in these 2 weeks, so many questions about actually how to connect the spiritual world and the spiritual yourself with living here, being on the earth, and actually being in material world, being grounded, being, you know, manifest for bigger, I don't know, groups, for people, clients, whatever. And this is normal. But when we are very much into spiritual, sometimes we think, oh no, I'm too spiritual. No, it's fine. It's okay. I'm not going to talk about myself. I will stay there on the corner. And then we see all this expansion somewhere and think, I do so much. Why I'm not there? And it's real. We need to think about every single part of our life. And Torus is very, very grounding. So if you have a proper materialistic, oh my God, materialistic intention for now, just go for it. Just go for it. You want to open new business, new classes, new I don't know, new studio, new project, just go for it. And I think that's enough of talking. Let's go to practice. I don't seem to have any questions. Let's wrap our hands. Just make it really, really hot. Not warm, hot. Let's take the energy of solstice and the energy which is very powerful at the moment, and we can really use it. And it's great that we're here now. So we rub our hands and just once you did that, put your hands on a very little distance and feel what's going on in between your palms. Just feel that energy. Just feel all these senses and maybe tingling in your hands. So you can straight away realize that is not only physical body, it's the energy which is around us, in between our palms. It's everywhere. We have quite a strong aura field. And just take your attention from your hands to your feet. You can keep your hands in the same position and feel your feet. Feel the connection to Mother Earth. Maybe you can feel a bit of tingling in your palms. That's brilliant. And with the next breathing through your mouth, this is a different breathing. We just do breathing through our mouth, in and out through the mouth. Just connect to the Mother Earth deeper and deeper and go into the center of the Mother Earth and feel the heart of the Mother Earth. And invite the energy, a very powerful mother energy, a very thick energy. Just feel it. Invite it in your body, invite it in this practice. Just building up our channel. Like on that picture, the last picture I showed you, our vertical channel, and we bring that energy from inside of the earth, of our roots, bring it up through our body, through our feet, our legs, and just feel how it's traveling through all the cells and fascias and bones. And when you come to the pelvic, is the centers of the 7 chakras. But apart from that, just feel that in all your body. And that's the flow from bottom to the top. And we just go up and up, and feeling that flow, breathing through our open mouth, just with the breathe out, could release any tension in the body, anything happened today, stress, whatever it is. You always can breathe it out and let the energy flow from bottom to top, up, up. Just relaxing in that flow and feeling how connected and how relaxed we become as it travels up through all the chakras, coming through the stomach and the heart, and all your spine is fulfilled with this energy. And we go into the throat chakra, and our head, our face, just enjoying that fulfilling breathing and opening our crown chakra and just letting it go into the universe, into the heart of the universe, and inviting the other energy go from top to bottom and connect us with the divine, and just feeling all this unconditional love and sparkles inside and outside our body. You can put your hands how you like, maybe all on your heart center or on your knees, whatever is good for you now. You just enjoy that flow and feel your channel and feel your vertical sense, and just be in that connection with the Father Sky and Mother Earth, with the universe and our roots, enjoying the flow. And once you feel, we can come to our heart and do a few more deeper breathing and connection inside the heart chakra, inside our soul temple, and just feel. Maybe you would like to ask the question. Maybe you just want to feel what's coming right now as an intention for this practice. Maybe you have a wish. Maybe you want to manifest something. Don't be shy. Just let it go. The bigger you want it, as much as you can. Just connect to that feeling, connect to this idea, or maybe you see even the picture. You can visualize what exactly you want from those days, from this practice, from this powerful mandala, which we're going to create right now in the group of wonderful, very powerful people here and now. And even if you were kind of scared and not sure that you deserve it, just open up and go with the flow. Just keep on visualizing whatever is coming keep focusing your energy, and even if you see like a little maybe screen in front of you with your intention, just go in and feel and just enjoy the new way of being, new you. Just be there and breathe and try to dance in that flow and expand. Nikeyaki Ramaki Yanaku Takai Yanahai Yanaki Ramaki Yanahatai Namaki Yana Vakitai Yanahi O Yanamahi Yana Makia, Yanakia, Tahe, Makia, Yanaya, Dage, Naya, Putea, Pakeda, Haya. Putiyanaheya Naramakita Yanaheya Vakitaya Ho Ramakitataya Putramakitaya Nati. And just now, feeling all the dance, all the flow. We put our hands down to the piece of paper which is in front of us and breathe out through your palms, through the center of your hands. Just feel the connection to your paper, feel the connection to your white screen where you can all create whatever came in the practice now, whatever came through your heart, through your soul, through the flow. Just breathe it out from your heart. We breathe in the heart and breathe out through our hands, just connecting, feeling that white screen in front of us. And remember that we all are creators here and now. And every day we create our life. And one more breathing out. And just very slowly coming back, opening our eyes, but slowly make yourself comfortable. Don't rush. If you want to put your hands on your eyes, do that. If you want just to be opening them gradually, just do that. And stay with a full attention to your white piece of paper. And while you're coming back, I will change the camera. So everybody, there is no rush. While everybody is coming back. We are going into drawing. I have the A3 paper. Normally, we draw on A3. And I hold it horizontally. But please, I do that just for your comfort for the camera. Please go for vertical, yeah? So maybe I should actually do vertical. Maybe. Yeah, let me do vertical as well. Let's do vertical. Normally, I do it this way, but I think that will be perfect with our structure. So vertical, why vertical? I'm sure you know why. We just build up our channel and we want our energy to go up and down and just go with all the 360 around us. So we will have the compass. Actually, I had a few questions about the compasses. If you can find this one, I think I found now on Amazon, there is a package of the compass and a ruler and a pencil and an eraser. That would be a perfect set for everyone. I'll see if I can find the link. This is the best one. You can put the all the fine pens, metallic pens, markers in here. You can put all the pencils and everything. I will draw with this, but please, if that's your first time, just go with just a simple pencil, okay? And if you don't have this particular compass, it doesn't matter now. You always can go for it later on. Just make sure if your compass is without this lock on the top, make sure it's not wobbly. Yeah, just like try when you put the pencil in, just try to fix it in the way that it's not wobbly. They normally have like a little ring here or on the top to actually hold their position. And could you please text me in the chat? Could you please say what is your paper size? If it's A4, just put 4. If it's A3, put 3. So I will know then A4, A4. Okay. A3, A3. All right. Okay, perfect. So in that case, I will give you the sizes. It's not going to be a big difference. It will just, I think, 1 centimeter. Let's go for, and I will go with those of you who have A4, because it's the major. There are more A4s here. So we take 4 centimeters radius. The ones who have the A3, you go 1 up. So it's going to be it's going to be 5 centimeters. Okay. we find the center, and as I always say, find the center just with your finger. But if you're not very much familiar with that, and you want, and you have maybe a bit of perfectionist going on around, you can always use the ruler and just find center properly if you want to, with like a few practices, you will see the center without the ruler. We will probably need the ruler, I don't know yet, because we always go with the flow. So I've got an idea of what we're drawing, but let's see what's going to happen. So, and we make a circle. Who is on A4, we make a circle with 4 centimeters radius. Who is on A3, we make the 5 centimeters radius. And we are not changing that radius for now. We're just gonna keep it at the same measurements. And if you can please put your ruler, if you have one. If you don't, just find the top and the bottom, just looking at that. But if you have the ruler, let's make that a line straight, that vertical line. So we just going for, let me put some light on my camera. So we have 2 points. Years ago, I used to say we start with the top point. Now, I like to start from the bottom point. Just feel what's good for you. Really doesn't matter that much. But the only thing, when we do the circles, we go clockwise. So there is a point on the bottom. We put our compass in that point, stick it very well, and do another circle. So in sacred geometry, this structure, I know there are some people who've been to my webinar on the festival, but some didn't have a chance. So that symbol is a very important symbol in sacred geometry. The name is Versica Piscis. And if you look around again, if you go to churches and you just kind of open your eyes, you will see that symbol in a lot of objects there, in structure, in graphics, in icons, in everywhere you have that symbol. It's like 2 little fishes, and that's as well, if we look at the cells, when, let's say, we have 1 cell and we get pregnant, the second cell comes like that, and that's how the life starts normally. And what we're going to do now, we're going to carry on doing the same thing. So every single circle is giving us the new point, the new direction. We go again, as I said, clockwise. So that's the next point we're going to use. And we just do another circle. And if you look at this symbol, you can see something else. It's the Trinity. But we're not going to go deeply into all of this, symbolic stuff now. That was not in the program. We're just enjoying here. So as you all know now, that's another point, and this is where we're gonna go. And we do another circle, and that's the flow. I'm sure you can feel the flow. Here I can see that I put a mark on the bottom and on the top, and my top mark is a little bit disconnected, but I don't go on that mark. I go on my circle. The circles are giving me the flow and the next step. Imagine you going on top of the or like on a very, very big what's the name in English now? I forgot. Лестница. Oh my god. Help!
Stairs, staircase,
I can't hear you.
staircase,
Huh?
staircase.
Staircase, yes, of course.
Can you hear me? No?
Yes, staircase, of course. Imagine that's like a little staircase, or maybe not that little. So every single circle is giving us the next step, and that's the next step. And when you do the circles, try to go light on your compass. It has to be like ballerina, which is dancing. Hold it on the top and just enjoy that. And if something is going not very straight, if you struggle, just breathe it out. Just put that straight into your practice. Elena is laughing. Something is not going straight. That's okay. And the next step. And look, we already did 4 circles, and the next one is going to be very important, because in this one, we're going to kind of lock it. You see, it goes directly into the very first circle, which was around our major circle. So in ideal world, we're supposed to have this lock here. And that shows us that we are on the last step on this particular layer. But sometimes, especially if you are a bit unbalanced or something you need to kind of work out, let's put it that way. Sometimes you can have a little space here. We're not going to discuss the little space right now, because that's quite a deep conversation. If it's not a very big one, you just kind of find the dot in the middle and you close that layer, and we come to the flower of life structure. And I can tell you a big secret. Most of the mandalas are based on flower of life or Torus. And Torus is based on flower of life. The first layer of Torus is the flower of life. That's, I heard a few people told me recently that it's not in fashion anymore to draw a flower of life because there is an idea that flower of life is a 3-dimensional structure, but it's not true. Please don't believe in that, because it's really, it has nothing to do with the drawing and sacred geometry and the way we can connect to these symbols. Because if we go into dimension, that's never 3-dimensional. It's really it's representing the micro and macrocosmos for us. So I hope with my talking everybody finished that layer. Now we're going to go on the second layer, and we still keep in the same radius. To do the second layer, we need to go on this little loop, I would say, that little space in between the little flowers, yeah, the leaves. So we are, our vision is all in the main circle, in the very, very first circle we did. So that's the space for our vision. We just make a little dot in the middle of it, right in the middle. If you have a trouble to find the middle, you just put the ruler in between the leaves and kind of direct it into the very far ends. I will make it with the pencil, so you just, so you can see. That's the line we need. But don't make this line. I'm just showing it for better understanding. And from this point, we do the same thing. We go again, circle. We create a new circle, which gives us a new point. It's all very easy. And I don't think that we need to actually, we have so many difficulties in life in general. I don't think that we need to create even more difficulties here. And some of the sacred geometry teachers are trying to make it so complicated, and I just don't see why, because it's not complicated. It's easy. It's easy, easy, easy. And this is how we want everything to be. So this circle gave me the next point. I'm going to that point and I'm creating the next one. And that's a second flow, the second layer of flow. And you can always feel inside your body what's going on, what is there. Maybe something is changing. Maybe some of you even have the release and relax, or maybe you have a bit of tension. Just kind of watch yourself. That circle gave me another point. I'm going here. And as you can see, with that line I made, that's just on the line. So we are in a good wave of that. So that's another dot. Then the next one, we carry on. And when you actually going back to the idea of releasing, this is how you really release. You just go with every circle, every round, and you kind of, you can say something, I don't know, I'll let you go. Who've been on the festival, we did that. I let you go, I see you, I love you. If you're familiar to Ho'oponopono, just to use that here. But today we are not releasing, we are creating. We are enjoying and creating and expanding. And the next one, I'm sure you all can see, the next one is giving us the lock again. Why I'm paying attention to that lock? Because if there is no lock, then on the individual practice, you would need to go to every single little dot which is coming there until you have the lock. That would mean that you actually finished the work. But today we just making this beautiful structure. If there will be the requirements, we can go through that that dirty and very, very powerful releasing maybe next time. So that's the lock, and the last circle in that layer. There you go. And that's already the torus and the beautiful mandala. And because I want to give something more interesting, not just a very, very simple structure, I want us to play around a little bit. I will change my color so you can see more. If you're doing it with pencil, it might be a little bit more complicated in terms of viewing, but then it's a very good way of concentration as well. I'm gonna put a completely different color, and let's keep the same radius, but what we're gonna do, we will expand from our first and main circle, which actually can be like a generating circle. Yes, the major creation. We will expand from there onto those little, you see those little crosses. If you go one step up or away, you see these little leaves. Can you see? There are, if you go all around, I will put those big marks here like that, so you can all find it. We stay on the same level. So if, for example, I would, I will show you with a pencil as well. If, because I don't want you to change the radius on your compasses, I took another one. If I would open up a little bit, and if I go to those marks where I put them and create a circle, it will cover every dot I marked. Can you see? Please put like a big marks there so you know where you're going and you're not gonna go away somewhere far away from that point. If you have a question, please ask me. I will, you know what, I will just put it closer to the camera. Don't change the radius. I did that line just for you to see more what to and where to put the marks. And if you do the marks quite long, as I did, like properly seen, that would be very easy. Okay? And what we're gonna do, we start from the bottom. We keep the radius, and in each here, we're not going after the new circle. We're going into the marked dots we already have. And we do the circles. I went into this one and I did the circle. Like that. Just like that. and we go on each mark. Once again, on each mark, not the new dot. If you have a question, ask me.
Mine wasn't in the center, so I've gone off the edges.
Once again,
Mine wasn't in the center, so it's gone off the top of my paper and the edges. I've run out of space.
because you went not on the
Yeah.
main circle, you went into flower of life pattern. I can see. Show me again.
Oh, what did I do?
Show me again.
I-
Yes, you just, well, fantastic. You went to expansion, but it's a different symbol. So basically what you did, you went
Yeah.
not on the center, not on the main circle, you went out and you
Oh.
created the flower of life pattern, which is beautiful. And that's another way of expand. So well done. So at the moment, just either stay and just watch it, just
Mhm.
be here, just enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And you can, or if you have some coloring pencils, you can even start coloring if you want to. That's another great practice. Uliana. Thank you, Susan.
You can tell. I'm like trying to bear the question. Alina, can you show me one more time so can you see my drawing or not? Can you see the tool?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Did I mark like the last step round about where I should have done it?
Hold on. I think you're missing a few bits. If you send me a picture on my phone, just send me a WhatsApp picture directly on my phone, and I will just point to you where you didn't do a few other circles, and then, but overall, it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
You just missed a few bits. Let me just go with the flow with all the others while you're doing that. So we carry on. I'll do it very quickly. We'll carry on. And oops. My pen doesn't want to give me a lot of color. Yes, Ulla, I will have a look in a minute.
Super, thank you.
Okay. And once we finish with this, it's gonna be so beautiful. And here. And the last one. Okay, let me pick up my phone. While you're finishing. Yes, Uliana, so you have exactly what I meant about all these little spaces in between. So what I what I would suggest in this matter is that actually you choose. Either you go on all these other ones, the marked ones, and create a mandala, which is the idea of this workshop. But apart from that, so you still, you still create something to enjoy and to color. Apart from that, I will mark, because there are quite a lot of dots here. So you have a lot of, if you guys want to see, I will show you maybe if that's seen. Wow, I'm really going. So for example, here, she has the big distance, right? So I would like you to go here and here, and overall the big circle. So I can mark for you this, and then you can have a look and recreate one, or go on those marks, because it's your first ever experience, and is great. It's always great to have that.
When sorry, Polina, when you say there are spaces, you say go on them. Do you mean like, what do you mean?
Yes, exactly what I mean.
What do you mean?
I personally, in this structure, in this practice, in this mandala, would ask you if there was like a very strong intention manifestation, I would rather you stop here, and I will individually, I will mark for you those dots where you could carry on going around the main circle. And this practice, we have the recording, you can do, you can repeat that and create the mandala. But with this, I can see that you have a lot of bits to release actually towards your intention. So as an offer, I would actually say that that could be much better.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah,
okay, so we'll do that in
whenever you have time, you tell me. I'll take
just
it.
after the practice. Can you please I want to go back to see you and to talk to you through the camera. Are you all the other beautiful people, beautiful ladies, actually, we have only ladies. Did you finish? Can I change the camera onto my face? Or shall I leave that? Okay, I'll swap the camera then. Sorry, technical stuff is going around. So the next step, once you did this structure, I really wanted to share that with you, because it's absolutely amazing. It's really beautiful, and you can see how easy, how quick, and how fabulous we can be on the piece of paper, the same in the real life. If you want to expand even more, you can go more out, and you have those other dots, but I don't want to make it complicated and to scare you, because the more we're gonna create circles, the more lines we're gonna have. So I thought to keep that simple and and interesting and really nice. I mean, as I said, I personally just love that structure, and as well, you know, the way we can do that in just a few steps. That's absolutely amazing, and that's my biggest intention, and this is why I'm doing that, and this is why I'm here. If you want to share something, whatever you like, that would be great idea. Really appreciating that. And just switch on the mic and just say, or text.
Can I go? Even though my mandala or yantra didn't quite
No,
burn
it's not
itself
yantra.
through.
Hold on a second. Yantra is one thing, mandala is another thing. We were creating mandalas. Yantras is a very
No.
different subject. Yeah, don't mix them up.
Even though my mandala hasn't quite burst through, I'm really impressed. It's like and when you said like, darling, it looks like you've got like quite a few things to release. That okay, we're just gonna let it lie for the moment. And yeah, thank you so much. I'm really glad that I could make it tonight, because I missed your workshop at the festival. Thank you.
Cool, thank you. Girls, say something.
Oh, thank you so much. It was, I can't believe, you know, how you took us through that. It's beautiful. I'm on my third one because I've made 2 mistakes. This is number 3, and now I've actually, oh, I can't show it. It doesn't show. And I know this one's not right either. I'm going to have to watch the video again, but I loved it, and I loved, you know, I think just getting into that flow with the circle. I think my compass isn't great, but I'll blame the compass. It wasn't me. But thank you. That is lovely.
Thank you so much, Susan. You can, first of all, please send me the whatever it's there on the 3 pieces of paper. Send me. I will have a look. And yeah, it's great. It's interesting that you went into the pattern of flower of life, but sometimes people do, and you know, as I said, it's all with the flow, you know. So that's super cool. And the compass, yes, that compass is a question mark on that compass I have. But that's absolutely fine, you know. I'll send you a
Send
link
us a
for it
link,
later.
please.
Yeah, I'm blaming my compass as well, because the time I kept doing it, then the circles were getting bigger and then they weren't even. So
Oh,
I've
you
had
know,
quite a lot of attempts.
I really hope that very soon we will be able to have our own line of compasses. I've been talking about that with one of the potential investors, and that's fantastic. So if we will, because for years I keep on having this conversation about compasses and stuff. If we will, I think everybody's life will be much easier. And you will never have an option of blaming the compass. Thank you, Melissa. Thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's really good.
Great practice, Paulina, as usual. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. We really enjoyed it, didn't we, Juliet?
Yeah.
It was really fun. Thank you. Really relaxing.
That's great. I'm so pleased that you came with Juliet, because as well for people for mothers with kids, this is the number 1 practice. It's fun, it's cool, it's creative, and it's calming down. It's really good. Both my kids are drawing since they were very little, so yeah. And Juliet, I will show your face to my daughter and tell her that she missed a lot.
Oh, thank you, Paulina. I got it right on the second time. The first one I went off the top, and but it was brilliant. I really loved it.
That's so
Yeah, thank you. I loved it too. I think I got a few extra circles in there in mine, but it still looks good because I did your workshop at the festival, and it's quite different what we did at the festival. But yeah, it's great. Love it.
It's more. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. And if you could please, when you color it, if you feel that you want to share it in whatever Instagram and tag me and just say whatever you want to say, I'll be very pleased to. And if you don't want to share in Instagram, that's fine. Just send them to me. I really want to see all of your work. So please send them directly or in the group, wherever you feel comfortable to share it. That will be just great. I really want to see everyone's work, everyone's piece of art. Thank you so much. And I wish you a great day tomorrow. Carry on, do all the intentions. Yes, like this. Oh, thank you. And have a very nice and relaxing evening for tonight.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy this
Yes.
evening. Bye.
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 Thank you.
Bye.